Mercedes heads into the Singapore Grand Prix weekend on a mission. The team is chasing its 8th Constructors Championship in a row, building on a season of dominance that has left rivals struggling to catch up. They need just a few crucial points at Singapore to secure the title. But while celebrations are quietly planned in the garage, an invisible storm is brewing among the drivers. The real battle this season is no longer just about the team, it's about the Drivers' Championship, and it's pitting Lewis Hamilton against George Russell in a tense showdown. For months, Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has maintained a strict policy: both drivers are treated equally, with no favoritism. There's no number one in the cockpit. The team's philosophy has been clear: let the drivers race, let talent decide. This approach has fostered a positive environment and has kept the team at the top of its game. But with only 8 races left and a 22-point gap between Hamilton and Russell, this philosophy is about to face its toughest challenge yet. Lewis Hamilton currently leads the championship with 312 points. The 7-time world champion has faced adversity before, but the relentless pace of Russell is testing his nerves like never before. Russell sits just behind with 290 points, hungry for his first world title. His form this season has been nearly flawless, but one misstep could derail his chance. Meanwhile, Red Bull's Max Verstappen lurks in third with 265 points, a relentless threat waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. One mechanical failure, one strategic error, and the championship could slip through Mercedes' fingers. This is Toto Wolff's ultimate dilemma. The plan to let his drivers compete freely could backfire, costing the team both glory and the championship. Yet he has remained steadfast, insisting on fairness and equality. The constructors' title is important, but the drivers should be allowed to race on merit. Wolff stated recently, "It's risky, but it's the right way to honor the sport and the drivers' talent." The stakes are immense, and cracks are beginning to show. Both Hamilton and Russell have been pushing harder than ever, testing limits and sometimes each other. The tension is palpable each pit stop, each overtake. Each glance at the championship standings carries weight. When will the team intervene? And when that moment comes, who will bend and who will stand firm? Hamilton has the experience, the calm, the unshakable track record. But some experts argue that even legends must sometimes be ruthless to win. Former champion Nico Rosberg commented, "You need a selfish streak in moments like this. Otherwise, you risk losing everything." Russell, meanwhile, has been patient, loyal, and measured throughout his time at Mercedes. But this is his first real shot at the crown, and patience can only take you so far. The contrasting journeys of the two drivers make this battle even more compelling. Hamilton arrived as a prodigy, quickly rising to dominance, a master of pressure and expectation. Russell's path has been one of careful preparation, rising through the ranks, proving his worth step by step, waiting for the opportunity to claim his place at the top. Now, with both drivers within striking distance of glory, every race is a test of skill, nerves, and loyalty. With 8 races left, the championship mathematics are brutal. Hamilton's lead is slim, and a single DNF could flip the standings instantly. Russell knows this could be his one and only shot, while Hamilton must balance ambition with caution. Every decision, every maneuver, carries enormous consequences, not just for the title, but for the future of the team. The emotional tension is rising. Hamilton's calm might be challenged by the need to take risks. Russell's steady approach could break under the weight of expectation. Mercedes' garage is a stage for strategy, psychology, and raw competition. Wolff and his engineers must navigate a delicate balance. Do they intervene to protect the driver, or trust that both will play fair? One wrong move could rewrite history. Every Grand Prix weekend now carries extra pressure. In Singapore, a track renowned for its unforgiving corners and unpredictable conditions, mistakes are magnified. One wheel-to-wheel battle, one misjudged braking point, could decide more than just a race. It could decide a championship. Both drivers know this, and yet the temptation to push beyond limits is irresistible. Hamilton's legacy and Russell's ambition collide in a complex dance, where split-second decisions define their careers. The psychological dimension cannot be overstated. Hamilton, while composed, is acutely aware that his career is entering a twilight stage. Another title would cement his place among the sport's all-time greats. Russell, full of youthful fire, sees this season as his defining moment. Every race is a chess match, every pit call a gamble. Pressure is not just external, it's internal, a battle against one's own doubts, fears, and insecurities. Meanwhile, The team dynamics are tested like never before. Engineers whisper, strategists argue, and every radio message is analyzed for tone and intent. Wolff must maintain authority without stifling his drivers. Missteps could cost the team not just points, but the trust that has been carefully cultivated over years. The garage is a pressure cooker filled with tension, anticipation, and the faint hum of engines that seem to echo the heartbeat of everyone inside. Even the smallest decisions carry monumental weight. Tire choices, pit stop timing, and fuel strategy are no longer just technical, they are psychological weapons. Drivers feel the pressure of every corner, every straight, every braking zone. Mistakes are punished instantly, and perfection is demanded. Mercedes engineers know that their work is only half the battle. The driver's mindset will determine the final outcome. As the Singapore lights dim and engines roar into the night, every lap tells a story. The world watches as history unfolds in real time, with every twist and turn magnifying the stakes. Rivalries, ambition, and legacy are intertwined with speed, skill, and strategy. Hamilton and Russell are no longer just teammates, they are adversaries in a battle that will define careers and test the very philosophy Mercedes has long upheld. Beyond Singapore, the calendar tests every aspect of driver skill and team coordination. Monza's high-speed straights demand courage, Mexico's thin air challenges engine performance, and Suzuka's legendary corners punish the smallest misjudgment. Each track tells a different story, offering new opportunities for brilliance or disaster. Mercedes must adapt, while the drivers push themselves to their limits, knowing that even a single mistake could erase weeks of effort and preparation. This championship is more than just a tally of points. It is a crucible for character, a test of courage, and a testament to human resilience. Both drivers must dig deep, confronting fear, ambition, and loyalty in equal measure. One mistake could end a season. One perfect lap could define a legacy. And all the while, Verstappen watches, ready to exploit any opportunity. Every moment now carries meaning, the moments in the garage, the moments on the track, the moments in the mind of the drivers. Hamilton's calculated experience faces off against Russell's fearless ambition. The subtle psychology of F1 is on full display. The car becomes more than a machine. It becomes a battlefield of nerves, skill, and willpower. With 8 races remaining from Singapore to Suzuka, Mexico, and beyond, the season will push limits, test nerves, and challenge loyalties. Will Hamilton's experience carry him through? Or will Russell's hunger and determination rewrite the narrative? And will Mercedes maintain its principled approach? Or will pressure force a decision that shocks the F1 world? The stage is set, the engines are roaring, and the world is watching. Legends will be made, rivalries tested, and a team's philosophy challenged like never before. If you were in Toto Wolff's seat, what would you do? Let the drivers race freely, risking it all, or intervene to safeguard the championship? The answer will unfold at the heart of Formula One's most dramatic season yet.